Continue on from Deuteronomy 14 and 2, but we're on 11. Of all clean birds ye shall eat, but these are they of which ye shall not eat: the eagle, and the ostrich, and the osprey, and the glade, and the kite, and the vulture after his kind, every raven after his kind, and the owl, and nighthawk, and the cuckow, and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gyre, and the eagle, and the cormorant, and the stork, and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat, and every creepy thing that flies is unclean unto you. They shall not be eaten. But of all fowl ye may eat. But of all fowls ye may eat. So mostly, like all flying, like crows, pigeons, like those are unclean animals. So are sparrows. Clean fowls are like chicken, chicken. I'm gonna go down to 21. Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. They shall not give it on. They shall not give it unto the stranger. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger. That's my bad. Thou shalt give it unto a stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it. Or thou mayest sell it unto an alien, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, Lord thy Yahweh. Thou shalt not seeth a kid in his mother's milk. So, saying like a heathen, if a heathen wanted a raven, you could sell it to a heathen, but my bad. But not to, you can't sell it to your own people, but to the heathens. So a kite, a owl, or like a bat. So I'm like now I'm done with a lot of foods. I'm gonna go into law to slaves. I'm gonna start off with Deuteronomy 15 and 12. And if thy brother and Hebrew man or Hebrew woman will be sold unto thee and serve thee 6 years, then the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. But Esau, you gotta work. You gotta work until you're like 50 or 60 years old, no breaks, all week, through Monday through Fridays, probably on weekends. Sundays should be the day off. Yeah, he's crazy, man. So I'm gonna go on from 12 to 13. Then thou sendest him out of free from thee. Thou shalt not let him go away empty. Thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress of that with the Lord thy power hath blessed thee. Thou shalt give unto him. And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt. The Lord thy power redeemed thee. Therefore I command thee this thing today. And it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee in thine house, because he is well with thee, thou shalt take an awl and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be thy servant forever. And also, so let me just clear it up. If you had a slave and he wanted to stay working for you, then you could keep him forever. But with Esau, you have to work, and like if you don't, you'll get bankrupt. You'll lose your home. You won't be able to pay nothing, and yeah, and also when you do retire, he will like just give you, I guess, a pension or like a check month by month, because you're older now. But that's all. He won't give you nothing. He won't, like, I'll go back to 14. Thou shalt furnish him liberty out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress. Esau, he's kind of greedy, so he'll give you fake money, like paper, which you could just print out from a printer at the library, which you could just, it's crazy. Then I'm gonna go down to, where am I? What the hell he say unto thee? 16. And it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee, and thine house, because he is well with thee. Then thou shalt take an awl and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be the servant forever. And also unto thy maidservant thou shalt do likewise. So also, if it was a woman, maidservant, which is a woman, you could if she wanted to stay with you and be your servant forever, you because she likes working for you, then that will be fine. Do likewise. I'm gonna go down to 18. It shall not seem hard unto thee, which thou sendest him away free from thee, for he hath been worth a double hired servant to thee, and serving thee 6 years in the Lord thy power. God bless Yahweh shall bless thee in all that thou doest. So the Lord will be blessing you with everything and thou doest. I'll just read off, and now I'm going to the law of the firstlings. I will just